Hey everybody, it's Lisa Walker. For those who don't know me, I'm actually based in Melbourne, Australia. I'm the owner of this group, and I've actually got a program called Get Clients Accelerator, which is for coaches and consultants, online experts, course creators, thought leaders, and basically it's just to help people get more clients, create an awesome offer at a high ticket price, and get some clarity too on who they're really serving, who their target audience is, and also teaching a lot of strategies using digital marketing and also some offline marketing of how you can get clients fast for your businesses and grow a successful coaching or consulting business. So what I'm going to do is I just wanted to make some units in this group just to teach you some of the basics that you really need to have in place when you start online marketing your business. And one of the main things is Facebook is one of the best places to be because it's got, so many people. Basically, it's one of the biggest platforms online. And what I wanted to talk to you about in this unit is setting up your profile for success. So basically there are a few steps we want to do just to set up your personal profile. Now, most people tend to be using their personal profiles now to attract clients. Reason being is because the reach on our Facebook fan pages now is very low unless you pay for advertising. Now, I'm not saying not to have a fan page. I still think it's very important to have a presence, and there are ways you can still grow that as well and also help to grow a Facebook group. And you also definitely need this when you want to start running paid advertising, maybe later down the track. But at this stage, a lot of people are using their personal page. So we're going to work on that today on this first unit, is just how you can set this up for success. Now, if you have a look at my page, I've actually just made a new banner because Facebook recently have changed their homepage, and they've actually moved the profile photo to the center. So a lot of profile banners have to be changed because a lot of the photos, once they moved it, which is a bit of a pain when they do that, covered some of the writing or the message that we wanted our audience to see. So I've just made this new banner. Now actually I made a different one first, and then I realized that when I looked at it on mobile, it cut off a lot of the text. So this is another thing to be mindful of, because majority of people actually scroll through Facebook and social media using their mobile phones. So you want to kind of optimize your profile for a mobile phone as well. So I would normally like to put a little bit more messaging on this, a little bit more about my group or who my target audience is. But there's just not really enough space on mobile. So what I decided to do is just to have the message just very clear. Basically, I teach coaches and consultants how to attract clients fast using digital marketing. And so basically I just made that as my core message, and then click here, which is like a fake button basically. And then when they click on this image, it's going to take them to a larger picture of the image, but it's also going to have a description here on the right hand side, and this is where I'm going to place the link to my Facebook group. Now you might have a link to lots of different things. You might want to go to a group, you might want to go to another social page that you're building, you might want to go to a landing page, a website, straight to an offer, straight to book a call with you, lots of different things, right? But for me, I'm focusing on building this community. I've got a couple of groups so that I'm focusing on building. And then I'm kind of, taking people from my group to, other things that I've got on offer, or to my website, or to my landing pages, or to my lead magnets. So this is what I've done here. So this is what I've done for just the main profile picture. So this is one area of real estate that you really want to utilize, right? Then the second point is we've got this little messaging box here that Facebook allows us to put a message in. We don't have a lot of characters, so you have to kind of play around with this and be a little bit strategic about what you're going to say in the shortest form, and also, if you can, to add a link. Now you can actually have, say for example, my personal profile, I'm really wanting to, promote my group. I could have a group link on this banner plus a group link here in this messaging. But here I've actually chosen to have a book a call with me. Now you don't want to confuse people by having too many links, but I'm just using 2, which I don't think is too bad. So I'm utilizing this little area here to invite people to book a call with me if they want to know more. So basically I'm just saying I help coaches attract clients fast using digital marketing. You can book a call to talk to me, and here's the link, right? And this will take users to my booking calendar, to a landing page. I would like to be able to, if Facebook gave us more characters, I'd really like to say, coaches and consultants and experts, etc. But I've just chosen to put coaches because that's all the characters allow me to say, and that's kind of, coaches and consultants is almost a crossover now. A lot of businesses are having like a hybrid of both. So, there's a lot of coaches and consultants in the same space. I'll show you what it looks like when you click on this booking page. I've actually made a landing page, so I can just give people out this link and it takes them straight to this landing page with my booking calendar for a breakthrough session. And I'm actually just using Calendly, which is actually the paid version, and I've just embedded it into this page so people can book a session. And then here I've actually got just some links to my socials here. And then they can just simply book a call. Now here I've also put, which is another really good criteria, when you're trying to attract clients online, I've also put who the session is for and who it's not for. And this is basically to attract the right people, my ideal clients, but to also repel the people that, I don't want to work with. And it's not to say that I can't work with any of these people. I can. I prefer not to work with people that have physical products though, because that's not my area of expertise. I prefer digital products, or service-based businesses. Network marketing, I could definitely, do some work for as well, but I'm choosing just not to attract that group of people, right? Or even affiliate marketers, even though I can actually work with affiliate marketers as well. So, I don't turn away people if I know I can help them, but this is just really like a screening process, so that you don't get too many time wasters or people that you don't really think will be a fit for your program. So I'm just trying to attract the ones that I know will be a fit, that my program is actually designed for. Okay. Now, the third space that we really want to utilize on our personal profile is this featured image here. So you can actually add up to 5 images, and some people might just have family photos or just other, just photos basically. But I think it's a great idea to utilize this image, as like a banner. So I could have lots of different things here too, but I'm trying to keep my message congruent to the same as my banner at the top here. Okay, so the same thing, I've actually just got a fake button, because with this one, Facebook gives us opportunities to add some links in our intro here, right? Now you can actually add a few links, but I'm choosing to only add this one because I'm just trying to get people into my group, right? The other option is you can actually make an account with Linktree and you can add several links there too. But I don't want to sort of put too many things in front of people's face and, overcomplicate. I just want to keep things simple. So here I'm putting in a link to some of my fan pages. So Wealthy Mind, this is like my main business page for this company, which is just a new page. And then Digital Media is like a media company where we do like social media, build funnels and websites, that type of thing. And we sort of work incongruent with Wealthy Mind. So the Academy, we offer done-for-you services as well, which we do through our media company. And then I've also got just my personal fan page, which is this Lisa Walker one, which I've added a link to that as well, which I'm kind of building. And I kind of get people that like this page into my group also. So there's lots of different types of strategies which we can cover in different lessons. And then basically in this featured image, if I click on this, I'm going to put that exact same description here on the right hand side. And I'm also going to have a fake button here as well. So what I can do is, this is kind of 2 options, right? I've added an arrow here pointing up to tell people that to click on this link. So I could say click here and then the arrow points up to this link, or click here could mean click on this actual image, right? And so when they click on this image, it just opens it up and then has the description with the actual link, right? The other thing, you could actually write the link if it's something really quite easy. Like I actually brought a domain name for my group, which is called acceleratorgroup.org. And I can actually just give out that link, or I could even write this link on here as well because it's easy to remember, opposed to like facebook.com/group/ blah, 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 whatever your group name is. So you can actually buy a domain name, which is pretty cheap for say around about $15. And then you can just use that for your group link. And then you just forward that link to your 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 group domain on Facebook. It's pretty easy to do. I can show you that in another video. So basically these are the three main things. Now, how to make these banners are pretty easy. I use a program called Canva, which is quite well known now in the online marketing space and internet marketing industry. And I can use this to make all my social media images and things as well. So this one here, for example, you see this is one I've used in the past for other featured images. I'm kind of just been playing around with things, changing colors, changing branding, that type of thing. See, originally I made the arrow pointing down, and then I just had a domain name here. This is for a lead magnet, boostyourlist.com. I usually always buy a domain for my lead magnets because they're easy to give out. So if, for example, you're doing like a Facebook Live, you can just say, if you want to download my latest report, go to, www.boostyourlist.com, and that's easy for people to remember, and they can just open a tab and quickly go over to it. So I'll show you this one, for example. It's actually quite good because, it looks good, it looks clean and professional. It doesn't just look like all these random sort of links. And then it just opens up to your landing page, right, where people can opt in to get your lead magnet. And it's an easy link to kind of give out to people. So what I've done on this one now, though, I've actually changed it with my branding colors. I've got a few branding colors for my websites, for my academy, and so now I've kind of changed everything on my profile to match that. So you can play around and do lots of different things, you know what I mean? But Canva makes things really, really easy, and I'll do a separate class on the making something in Canva, because you can actually like make your lettering, your letters pop and everything just through basically doing some little techniques using Canva. So if I go back to all my designs again, you'll see the Facebook cover. Now what Canva is really easy is it just gives you all the standard sizes as well, so you don't have to figure out what sizes you need to use. So this here was the first one I made, but then when I looked at it on mobile, half the button and half this text was cut off. So I thought, no, I wasn't happy with that. So I actually redid it, and I actually like this with the darker background in the end. It actually made the text and the button pop. So sometimes you have to play around to see what looks good. Okay, so just to get you the basics, in case you want to just start playing around now, I'll show you just how to get kind of started on here. So basically, if you just go to Canva, it's you can sign up for a free account. I've actually got a paid account mostly because I actually create a lot of little icons and graphics for my website that need like a clear background. So I have to download them with a transparent background as a PNG, and you need to pay to actually get that. But at the moment, the free one is fine for most people, right? So say, for example, I want to create a design here. Okay, see, it's already given us a load of, pre-programmed template sizes. So if I just want to do a Facebook cover for my personal profile, I'll choose Facebook cover. And this will be the exact size that we need to know, right? Now, once upon a time, Canva used to have a little placeholder here for wherever the photo went, so you could design it around the photo, but now they haven't, because I guess Facebook keeps changing it, so Canva have just left this blank. But you have to bear in mind that your photo is going to go here, so you want to keep your text a little bit above. And then what I also do is when I go to upload it, I'll see what it looks like before I save it, and if it doesn't display right, or the photo is covering, then I'll go back to Canva and I'll just move some of the text around. Now, Facebook already give you some examples here just to start with, right? So say, for example, I wanted to have this as just a basic outline. I can just change this photo here, I can change the background color, change the text, move things around, It's just sometimes it's just a little starting point to give you a little bit of a design idea, right? But I'm going to do a separate tutorial on this, and that'll probably be in the next unit, okay? So this unit is really just to show you what you can use to create some graphics. The other thing you can do is you can go over to fiverr.com, which is fiverr.com, and you can find some people reasonably cheap that can make graphic design for you here. If you can get cheap banners made, if you don't really feel that you're that kind of creative yourself, right? And if you just make like a free account here, if I say switch to buying, I can search. Say for example, I want to write, maybe I just want to write Facebook banner and see who offers that service. Okay, and then you've got lots of people here that are offering to do that for you, and they've got their starting prices, and depends how fancy you want, right? So there's loads and loads of people that offer this kind of thing. And you can also go to another website called upwork.com. This might be a little bit more expensive, but this is where you can even get, all sorts of different things done. And if you want to get some articles written for your blog, you can find writers here as well. So this is another really good website. Everything costs though, so bear in mind. But it's like everything with social media or creating content, you either exchange time or money, right? So you either pay someone and shell out the money, or you spend your own time trying to figure things out and trying to build things, and what's your time worth too? Is your time, better spent serving your clients and making money that way and having other people to do the things that you're not that great at? You know what I mean? So it's all a bit of a trade. So that's it for this video. So just to get your profile set up for success, and I'd really love it in the group if you want to share your profiles as well, and then we can even be friends with each other as well and show us what you've actually done. The other thing is you can message me if you want a little bit more advice on, other things with your profile. If you want me to do an audit for you once you've done it, just to have a look to see, if I think that it looks good enough or your messaging's right, or if you want some tips or something like that, feel free to reach out to me and message me as well. Okay, so that's it for this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you.